Now, I just didn't want to talk about things of this sort, but Obianunum. Now it looks like I have to still talk about this. This was actually a fight. Now, Maka fight or a verbal, a verbal fight between one NDC communicator, Sammy Gyamfi, Dennis or Miracle Sabachi, the presidential staffer. Now, I'm telling you there how they did the whole debate. Mr. Oka Sammy Gyamfi. Hey, because it wasn't easy on live TV and also radio at the same time. Before me, I have forgotten my phone because I have the full video. But my mother like a video. I don't know more videos today. I want to take this video to about 1,000 likes. Now, Sanso share ma, then share about 1,000 times. Now, Obi so don't start into one video. Yes, video.
That's it. Or say, NDC for Frempong Boaten say, yeah, galamsey pa ewo Ghana. Enti, the ewo report di muno. Yes, so ye jitu mu ana. Obi, minu yana expose ni who say unpacking kind. That is why he has said so. Because Frempong Boaten be anywhere ewo in this 37-page report or see NDC for ye galamsey. There is no part of this report, and I'm just trying to find that relevant portion. What Frempong Boaten said, and he said, NDC for a well established in small scale mining. Obi, small scale mining. Ghana Mrama Hokwai. Paragraph 5, page 3. Muntie de Frempong Boaten Kanye. It is well known in small scale mining circles that NDC members and sympathizers were well established in small scale mining. Me ba to we galamsey. Atrofo. Mun kenkan na ma betra radio so na mo mislead amanfo. Asem wa Frempong Boaten abeto we a meduma and obi eni wo Ghana ha. Obi a wo Ghana ha bi eni. 2 minutes each. Obi, can I speak? No, I'm here. You are giving how many minutes? Until I want him to be here, so I embarrass him. You are giving how many? Can I speak? Can you please? Sammy, shut up. Sammy, let me speak. Shut up and let me speak. I want you have to control it. You need to cooperate with me. Can I? Sammy, it's okay. But if you are sitting, let him talk. Sammy, let him talk. Can you just leave and stop the nuisance? Professor Frempong Boaten reporting show. NDC for illegal mining. The guy is a pathological liar, and he says it with so much confidence. Or council no say the atom. Who Trono? Who's I catch me? Miss Meno? Sukanoma. Meanwhile, you are lying. Obisha. Or say. Frempong Boaten say. In Wasa East District, a former NDC deputy minister who is also MP for Wasa East constituency has been actively mining in the Supreme area for years. Or say, when MPP party officials complained and the army component of the Operation Vanguard was withdrawn, almost 2 years to the 2020 elections, the NDC was given an advantage in terms of access to resources for mining. OBTH. Or say, this is because there are far more NDC people engaged in illegal mining than MPP members in the region. It's in the Frempong Boaten report. The guy is a liar. He shouts and screams. He's a pathological lawyer. Or Trantro. Now me who lawyer to me Trantro say that. Also Oka report no. He said it on record. Say Frempong Boaten said nowhere. Say NDC for engaged in illegal mining. Frempong Boaten report or say this is because there are far more NDC people engaged in illegal mining than MPP members in the region. Sammy Gyamfi is a liar. Obi trying to be a control. Those are personal. No, we're not here. We're not with the radio station. Miracles. Miracles. That's the question. You can say, to say Sammy Gyamfi is a liar. I can't say. Ebia on way there. Ebia one can speak. Obi, it's 3 minutes. Behave. We're going to me for the whole day. Let me talk. Miracles. You have behave. Miracles. Focus. Sammy Gyamfi has lied on your show. Sammy Gyamfi told your listeners, almost deceived your listeners, said there is nowhere in the Frempong Boaten, your friend said report, where he said he deceived them, and he almost walked out of the studio, allowing your listeners to live with the thinking, say Frempong Boaten never said that. He's a liar. Paul Boateng in his report stated verbatim, say the NDC were given an advantage. The NDC, or say, when the MPP officials complained that the army component of Operation Vanguard was withdrawn almost 2 years to the 2020 elections, the NDC was given an advantage in terms of access to resources from mining. This is because there are far more NDC people engaged in illegal mining than MPP members in the region. And then you have this guy, the National Communications Officer of the party, of the opposition party that wants to come to government, sits on your radio, and the painful thing is, before he even lied, he insults me. Then afterwards, he goes on to lie and deceive your listeners. Say, Paul Boateng told everybody in his report that the NDC, his party, they are the ones who have destroyed the river bodies, because his parties are far more in illegal mining than the MPP. Let me tell you the next lie. Finally, Baumia reports on the buyer on employment, and you see, Sammy Gyamfi, the guy is a liar. We can't throw with so much confidence. He lied, and I can't try them. I offer me a suko no matter. I say, don't go away. Who's Sammy Gyamfi for me? In relation, the guy is a liar. One five one Boateng, but I don't know what correct Sammy Gyamfi as a man. Come to me, as a man. Or tell him no, him say so to no cannot be a TB. Obi, yeah. Offer Dr. Baumia reports on the buyer now. Dr. Baumia gave a breakdown of employment. Obi, mami say a question. MPA employees, omo controller. No. They are paid omo to your mohoka. Why employees omo controller? Dabi. GMPC employees omo controller. No. Soko employees omo controller. Ghana Productive Safety Net employees omo controller. Ghana Secondary City employees omo controller. No. It took a trial radio so. Now what say? MPP bar bemu. Now Ghana Ejumayefo AS627. Now what far budget no? Now budget they are showing 847,000. Into the area back you see one kind. First of all, you don't read, and you do it with so much arrogance. You say these things, lie, put out falsehood with so much arrogance that you don't even want to listen and learn, because you are screaming and you don't want anybody to talk. Dr. Baumia never said say public sector employment 2 million or say public sector employment 1.28 He hasn't read it. Or normal breakdown. I have told you so many of the places are Dr. Baumia Edebaya on controller. Or we understand about private formal employment. Private formal employment, private sector employment records no I was Senate and no 975,164. This guy is a lawyer. He's supposed to be the one speaking for the biggest opposition party in this country. He sits on radio, he peddles falsehood and lies with arrogance and insults, and then he thinks that nobody should take him on. Two things that I end. Okay. Number one, Sammy Gyamfi tried to deceive us, say Dr. Paul Boateng never said anywhere say NDC engaged in illegal mining is a lie. I have read a report where Dr. Paul Boateng said verbatim, say NDC members are the majority when it comes to illegal mining jobs. Obi, when you say Ejuma Dodoa, Abanjuma Yofododoa, Ewo or my nimuno. Afibia Baina ko Mabusika and Momano, budget no, Yadi Omodo shit. Omonko kind. Emerenti me bonito. 2017 first budget statement Omampenya Kufuado finance minister Gina Nemu de Koto Mashebedwafweni. March 2017. Appendix 7. See Ejuma Yofododoa na Ewo Ghana. March 2017 we are memo. Ope soft copy, memo open hard copy memo. Abayjuma Yofododo no me 626,781. Appendix 7 or more budget. The title of the table is MDA staff establishment and cost. So what I say, so total now into ministries ni normal list obia staff strength or ceiling of the staff, the highest level those agencies can reach 626,781. And our 2023 budget statement omo presenting November yana obi appendix 7 wa so much Abanjuma Yofododo e Ghana. Do you know the figure? 804,240. Now so we beto Abanjuma Yofo 626,781. Then 804,240 and then I can say we create 2 million jobs. When the total number of public sector workers in Ghana is 804,000. What if free more? The Omodia can wear just a little above 170,000.
There will be some job opportunities, and maybe the people will not be be on say controller payroll.
Listening and the ministries. Listen.
Okay, NAPCO.
Please. One man in the throw.
No.
Say Dr. Bawumia has been getting away with lies. Hold on.
We are only asking.
Your question is wrong. So let me show you why. Why is it wrong? Because the Juma knows you're fan police for mother controller and accountant general.
Sure.
Teacher for immigration for a Juma a Juma mother controller and accountant general. Ministry of Interior, all the MDs when they employ a controller in Ethiopia.
No, but also list. Omo recruit.
Obi, can I move on? Obi, what more figures no per ministries?
Okay.
Oko budget ni muswa staff strength no per ministries. Total 804. Who konya 1.2 million for public sector workers wenfa. What the trotro Ghana sa no munyai. Ade. Finally,
let me tell you the next lie.
Finally,
Offer Bawumia report or the buyer on employment. And you see, Sammy Gyamfi, the guy is a liar. We can't throw with so much confidence. He lied. And I can't try then. Offer me a suko no there. Say me don't go away. Who Sammy Gyamfi offering me?
In relation,
the guy is a liar. 151 what yamba. I don't know correct Sammy Gyamfi as my country bring sama now. O tieti mo no nim say so to no can no be etibi. Obi here. Offer Dr. Bawumia report on the buyer na. Dr. Bawumia gave a breakdown of employment. Obi mama say a question. MPA employees omo controller.
No. They are paid omo to omo hoka.
Why employees omo controller?
Dabi.
GMPC employees omo controller.
No.
Soko employees omo controller. Ghana Productive Safety Net employees omo controller. Ghana Secondary City employees omo controller.
No.
It was a radio so. Now what say? MPP bar bemu. Now Ghana Ejumayefo AS627. Now what far budget no? Now budget they are showing 847,000. Into the idea back you see one kind. First of all, you don't read and you do it with so much arrogance. You say these things, lie, put out falsehood with so much arrogance that you don't even want to listen and learn because you are screaming and you don't want anybody to talk. Dr. Bawumia and why you? Dr. Bawumia never said say public sector employment 2 million or say public sector employment of 1.28 He hasn't read it. Oriye normal breakdown. I have told you so many of the places Dr. Bawumia edebaya omo ye on controller. Oriye no stand about private formal employment. Private formal employment no private sector employment records no ewo ho ewo senate and no ye 975,164. This guy is a lawyer. He's supposed to be the one speaking for the biggest opposition party in this country. He sits on radio. He peddles falsehood and lies with arrogance and insults. And then he thinks that nobody should take him on. Two things that I end.
Okay.
Number one, Sammy Gyamfi tried to deceive us. Say, Dr. Frimpong Boateng never said anywhere say NDC engaged in illegal mining is a lie. I have read a report. What Dr. Frimpong Boateng said verbatim. Say NDC members are the majority when it comes to illegal mining. Number two, Sammy Gyamfi lied. Said Dr. Bawumia say yeah the 2 million jobs about no controller. That is not what Dr. Bawumia said. He hasn't read and yet he was speaking with so much arrogance. Dr. Bawumia gave a breakdown and he's published it on his Facebook wall. He gave the public sector employment, private sector formal employment, and then even under public sector employment, he gave line by line. And yeah, Obia Oye Juma public sector and controller. Let this guy learn and stop the arrogance.
Hardly would you see them go and vote for NDC. And that is because they have no new ideas. You sit in opposition for 4 years and you bring us Okada A and tell us that you are going to do a mortuary for Zongo people. When today, as we speak, when you go to our Zongos, they are raising doctors, they are raising lawyers, they are raising people of better standards in society. Where you get your votes, the only promise you could give them was to give them mortuary. And that is why it backfired. You come and tell the same youth you told them, say, you are not a magician to create jobs. You tell the same youth you told them, say, you are not a magician to put money in their pocket. Say, oh, this time, no, oh, but now, oh, but my Okada are illegal. And what pisses me off about this whole Okada thing, and they say, more muchi Okada, no. As someone says, Mubisa Mone say, Okada, if you yan an animal press, and then Krumu will be a tribute. Into about the same that 2013, there, a baby said that Edinburgh. Ekoto Parliament say mom pass Okada so no will be obetri Okada be a yenchinin to and a yenchinin season a bike. I'm speaking to those Okada riders, no. You guys were doing your normal work. Then I buy be buy and I say, "Sa was survival now. We did no Okada now. Did no Osha and good. A kuminipa accident near Gurusum. Inti sadia yen fam mra stop from riding Okada. And yen people na this amra ne ba yo. Oko parliament ya John Dramani Mahama and San Eshes amra na se. Inti na sanka yen nuanu mu etwi Okada na dwene ho se adenti na papa ibedi president no. Obeyi yanu aduane free yanu mu se on ma yen twi Okada. Na so enda okoto no opposition na opeso oba back no oka kire yen Ghana fo mbabu no se oba obema Okada na illegal bio. Afei so ti ha on shamra president in shamra inti se ye best samra na ye de parliament ya NDC for MPP for one ya. And as it stands, yeah, in the front say Parliament watching you know. How was John Dramani Mahama going to reverse even if you wanna reverse at the end on one kasa ye ni illegal? I want one penso say we ye Ghana nina so Okada na udidia ye chewa yen sizu bike yen jim free with them no. At the end the ban the three afraid the Mahama person catching so be be Okada the bill. That is the question I want you people to be asking yourself. And this morning I came because we are getting closer to election. Okay? Apart from Nkukobu Nketenkete, apart from releasing Galamseyes, apart from Mpreku Nketenkete, apart from bogus 24-hour economy, Omuankasa Kren to Minchrim, I dare any NDC president to tell me one policy for the 8 years now, Omatina opposition, no, Ometunia Beka, Ato Ghana food dream say, okay, Charlie, I think some of Pamo MPP for the inform. Omame Bako, NDC now watch Robako Mami. Me be many Ghana for me, be many mama who be say, we cannot keep doing politics the same way we do. About the side, they be a better version. Me say we NDC ni na waha me ma opportunity no for 8 years amotna ho no monchile me one strong policy a motumi aka say we dey the bar e besesa bibi one me miensa. I want just one. Share the page and leave your comments. And they have none. Instead of them putting people in the room, okay, like how Dr. Bawumia did, finding out policies and stuff that can correct the mistakes of the previous government and elevate us. Oh, it's never possible. Oh, it's so oh, MPP for a lying. Oh, it's not true. Oh, MPP liars. Oh, MPP for there. And that is all they have told you for 8 years. Uganda nina wotiana and then yamiada Roma, Woko bank se wuko usika, Woko savings se wuko usika on second usika no. Asemo omoka chirewa ne say, we are you say, but one kasa di omo beye dia change Uganda ni wabrabum, and this is from Fabako Kramai. Baku say deka kake bako and this is phone to me from my say, yeah, the way beba, na ya di abe solve sa problem we never. Instead, they will spend all the money, pay media people, put propagandists in like motion, and try to make 10 all Ghanaians fools say, ye who NDC da. Ye ma bemu da NDC is fresh. Ye nye bibiada, ye ho song. One. We nipa na waha, but one solution. Yeah, oh, omen mo ayedin CDA say, dollar say, we are say, oh yendidi, eduanene nya papa, unsioni na say, oh galam say, oh why me pacho. Sa problems ni na no Ghana ni a wo hwe me na no pe me pese obo solution back wa NDC for the abase, yeah the way e be solve we back up. They don't have it. They don't have it. And that is why they are spending every money they can to buy all these useless toy presenters they have in Ghana. Very toyish. But now our doctor, my casas in Suni, but some of us, we are resolute. Like I said, Dr. Bawumia has provided a clear cut to the future of Ghana. And that is where we are all going to rally towards. Nothing is going to change that. His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Bawumia has brought something that is more. Oh, yendidi, eduanene nya papa, unsioni na say, oh galam say, oh why me pacho. Sa problems ni na no Ghana ni a wo hwe me na no pe me pese obo solution back wa NDC for the abase, yeah the way e be solve we back up. They don't have it. They don't have it. And that is why they are spending every money they can to buy all these useless toy presenters they have in Ghana. Very toyish. But now a doctor, my casas in Sunni Jinanum Jiminko, Nancy Bia need your kind. But some of us, we are resolute. Like I said, Dr. Bawumia has provided a clear cut to the future of Ghana. And that is where we are all going to rally towards. Nothing is going to change that. His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Bawumia has brought something that is more heavier. And that is what we are going to do. You sit in opposition for 8 years, when your solution dollar na kosoro and then nyama boy and I say that is all they say. So those are the problems. So the problems now more name, what is your solution for it? What's now opposition 8 years? About free education, I must say a problem. Now, what are you going to use to solve free education? NDC don't have it. Free education.